When the lights come on, she's ready to rise. Daaaaaa steps up with faith in her eyes. Puzzle pieces fitting, stars up in the sky. With every prayer and song, she'll make your spirit fly.
She's got the voice that can heal the soul. Singing, gaming, she's on a roll. Star Wars battles to her prayerful light. Daaaaa's shining through the night. Shine on, Daaaaaaa, you light up the way. Singing, praying, bringing hope today.
From puzzles to the force, you're always on. Daaaaa's.
You're our shining song. In the game or the prayer, she's standing tall. With every step, she answers the call. Blessings in her heart, light in her soul. With Daaaaa's, we're ready to roll.
Raise your hands, feel the groove. With her faith and her love, you can't lose.
From the galaxy far to the prayers so deep, Daaaaa's is the joy we keep.
Shine on, Daaaaa's. You're the light we need.
With every song and every prayer you lead.
From puzzles to the force, you're always on. Daaaaa's. You're our shining song. Shine on, Daaaaa's. Shine on.
Good morning, everybody. How's it going? Addo, you're tired? Aww. I hope you get more energy. We are definitely praying that for you today, my friend. And don't you worry, Lady Foes. We are gonna play it again. Let's see here. Here we go. Let's enjoy. Lady Foes blessed me with this song, and I want to share it with you guys.
She's ready to rise. Daaaaaa steps up with faith in her eyes. Puzzle pieces fitting, stars up in the sky. With every prayer and song, she'll make your spirit fly.
She's got the voice that can heal the soul. Singing, gaming, she's on a roll. Star Wars battles to her prayerful light. Daaaaa's shining through the night. Shine on, Daaaaa's, you light up
Love that part.
the way. Singing, praying, bringing hope today.
From puzzles to the force, you're always on. Daaaaa's.
You're our shining song. In the game or the prayer, she's standing tall. With every step, she answers the call. Blessings in her heart, light in her soul. With Daaaaa's, we're ready to roll.
Raise your hands, feel the groove. With her faith and her love, you can't lose.
From the galaxy far to the prayer so deep, Daaaaaa is the joy we keep.
Here we go.
Shine on, Daaaaaa, you're the light
I love this.
With every
I
song
love it.
and every prayer.
Good morning, dreamer.
From puzzles to the force, you're always on. Daaaaaa, you're our shining soul.
Oh man, I am a sucker for good harmony, and this is full of them.
shine on.
The amazing Lady Foes made this for me. And it was one of those things I was like, I listened to it and I was like, girl, we're finding a way to get this on stream. And so, unfortunately, I've got to figure out the timing because unfortunately ads interrupted it originally. Let me get the other music going. There we go. So I need to figure out the timing or just remember to postpone ads, do the little thing that says like dismiss. I think that's where I got tripped up. No, not dismiss. The one that lets me postpone the ads. Good morning, Kishu! How you doing? I love you too! You are amazing. I saw that you were battling a bit of a migraine. We are praying for you right now. And Fender, let me see, I saw you had something. You work 1 to 9 today. Pray that your performance with your band for Labor Day goes great. You got it. You guys, we have a couple of new channel point redemptions. For 1 point each, we have Please Pray For Me. That is one if you want to type out your prayer request that way. That's just another option that lets you basically just, type that request in and it pops up in my activity feed versus just in here. So then I have it in 2 places. I also have one that says Lurking in the Game Room. So if you decide that you want to, do it that way versus the lurk command, both versions let Twitch know that you are not a bot. I need to see this. I need to see this picture. I promise I'm not going to show it. Oh, the picture didn't come through. Maybe it's still sending. I'm going to keep an eye out. Hey, Mike, how's it going? How are you doing? Kishu, that cake, the cheesecake, mwah, chef's kiss. Absolutely loving it. Loving the look. Are you planning on putting a sauce on it, like a strawberry or raspberry? Because either of those would make it total S tier. Total S tier. I'm gonna lower the camera just a smidge. There we go. Oh man, you guys, this has been such a good week. I started a new class in Linux the other day. And so basically all it was so far in module 0, so it's going to be like a module a week for the next 16 weeks. And so the discussion for this week, since module 0 is like an introductory one, it was kind of an introduction to ourselves. And so the questions, basically it was a threefold discussion of A, what would your DJ name be? B, what would you do if you were invisible? And 3, what was the third one? Hold on. Oh, what was your superpower? That's right. And so I decided my DJ name would be DJ Singing Streamer. And then I have the superpower of encouragement and listening. And then the things I would do if I were invisible, I said would be, one of them was like play a prank, the other one was sneak a dog into the house, and then third was find some way to help people that wouldn't require me to, you know, be seen in order, you know what I mean? Like, I could do a mysterious act of kindness. Ooh, it's sent as a text. Let me see. I see it. Oh, he is so cute. He is so precious. Yeah, I have no experience whatsoever with Linux, so that's why I wanted to postpone it to be the 16-week class, so that way I could spend more time digging into it and have more time for my brain to process it all. My eventual goal is I am working towards a degree in cybersecurity, and so they wanted us to have at least a little bit of experience in all the different things. And so it was just one of those things where it'll be interesting to see how Linux works, because I know it's more open source. And I want to say it's more command line based from what I've seen. And so it'll be interesting because I did my Microsoft class. I passed that one with flying colors. And so I'm hopeful I'll pass this one. Good morning, Artsy. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Your band has 4 singles out and working on completing an album. Fantastic, Fender. Dude, send me that link to your band's page on Apple Music. I will totally jam out to your music in the car. Your DJ name would be Hoedown Jammin' Streamer. I love that. I love that, Triple B Mike. That is a fantastic one. I decided to go with DJ Singing Streamer for very obvious reasons. And it was funny. It was so funny because in another, I want to say it was in another stream I was in earlier this week. We were talking about American Truck Simulator, or maybe it was in Pastor Dustin's stream. We were talking about Truck Simulator earlier this week and how much fun it is. And then somebody was like talking about CB radios and things like that, and I typed in breaker 19, and then they said, somebody responded to that, talking like CB radio, using it was like Red Robin over and out kind of a thing. And so I said DJ singing streamer over and out. And so my CB radio name would be Singin' Streamer. And so I'm like, you know what? If my CB radio name can be Singing Streamer, there is absolutely no reason it can't be my DJ name. Thank you so much, Artsy. With it being summer and as hot as it gets here during the summer, I was like, you know what? I am keeping it short. I like it. It doesn't feel like as thick. And I feel like I have a lot more air. Lady Foes, you're awesome. Thank you for the resub. DJ Honeyfoes, I love it! That is such a cool name! You've got a week of stress here coming up, Dusty. I'm sorry. Aw, I'm sorry to hear that. You know what? I'm allowing it. Because I know you don't mean it. Like, I didn't even know that was what Automod considers it to be. I had no idea. But I'm gonna allow it because, Fender, I trust you. The day that Automod can take context into account, I will be beyond happy. Because I have auto mod set to like super duper sensitive, I might need to lower the sensitivity. It considered it a certain kind of term, a not quite so family friendly term, but in this context, I didn't even know that it meant anything related to that. I didn't know it meant anything not family friendly. And so I'm like, you know what? Elijah, hi! How you doing, buddy? How are you liking school? What is your favorite thing that you get to do in school? You've been cleaning a lot and you want it to be over? I completely understand. I was cleaning quite a bit yesterday. I got a table or two downstairs organized. I got my room a little bit more organized, laundry put away, all that kind of good stuff. Spotify is your go-to, and Fender's music is all over Apple Music, Spotify. Remind me of your band name, both Triple B Mike and Fender. You said it's under your username. Gotcha. I am going to, because I need to make a note of that. Give me 2 seconds. Look up. There we go. Perfect. He's not feeling good, but he's enjoying school. His favorite thing to do is games. That totally makes sense with that age group. That totally makes sense. I think that's a lot of why there's so many different games geared towards kids. Because they learn best in that way. They want to play. When I do preschool and kindergarten Sunday school, we have our first 20 minutes is them just getting energy out, playing. And then we sit down, we refocus. I have a couple of transition songs that we sing. We get all cleaned up and then we transition to the table. And then I have another song for when they need to start focusing and get ready for story time. And so it works. We, of course, have to do the clean up, everybody everywhere. Clean up, everybody do your share. We sing that twice while they clean up. Once they're done cleaning up, then I do everybody have a seat, have a seat, have a seat. Everybody have a seat in a chair. Not on the ceiling, not in the air. Everybody have a seat in a chair. And then, once everybody's seated and it's time to focus, eyes are watching, ears are listening, mouth is closed, hands are in our laps now, we're ready to learn, And so it gets them in that mindset, but they also get a chance to get energy out. PE and recess are always two of my favorites too. My favorite subject, as far as like English, math, science, history, and all that, my favorite was always English. I enjoy reading, I enjoy writing, and kind of figuring out all that stuff. I will say, college and all the college textbook reading, I much prefer fiction to nonfiction, and being basically forced to read a bunch of nonfiction kind of sucked the love of reading. So I've been working ever since then to basically rediscover that love of reading. And so I have a few series that I'm working my way through. History was your favorite subject? I love it. You know what they say, those that don't know their history are doomed to repeat it. One of my favorite games in PE was called Gold Rush, and it was basically a modified capture the flag. You had 2 different teams, and the teams had four balls on each side. So you had like little like those little fuzz balls, and like almost like Nerf balls in a way. And so you had the 2 teams, and you all wore the flags like in flag football, and you had to run across, grab one, and get it across without having your flag taken. If your flag was taken, you went to jail, which was usually to the left or the right of the goal area. And then the goal was essentially to get all of the balls onto your side of the field. So you would have 1 or 2 people at a time at any given moment rushing across to get the ball and run back. If you had somebody that on your team that was in jail, you could, when you got to the other side, either get that person out of jail, in which case you had to basically sneak over, get them, sneak back across without getting anybody's flag stolen, or you ended up back there. Or you could get one of the balls and run across. Every so often, the PE teacher would yell, "Jailbreak!" And those that were in jail could run back and try and get back across. If you got all of the balls over to your side, you were the winner. And so there was one time that the kids in my class were arguing up a storm. So elementary school Donna took advantage of that and ran across, got the ball, looked back to make sure everybody was still, not paying any attention. They were so engrossed in whatever it was they were discussing that I literally just walked right back across, and they didn't even notice. And the PE teacher was like, "Hey guys, you might want to stop the arguing, because while you guys were arguing, Donna ran across and got one of your balls over to your side, over to her side." Ooh, kickball and dodgeball were always so much fun. We did a modified dodgeball called Battlefield, and it was, same thing. You had 2 teams, but there were spots you could hide behind. Like we had bales of hay that you could hide behind that we used for our archery unit, and it was so much fun. Your PE coach always called you Big Willie Style. That was your main nickname through middle and high school. I didn't really get a nickname until, I've always gone by a nickname based on my IRL name. And then when I got to college, people started calling me by my first and last initial. And so that was kind of how it worked. And they, and then I also went to a church. It was a bigger church in college, and there they had an ASL ministry, and so my name sign is this, because they thought this is the sign for funny, this is the first letter of your name, so we're gonna say, because you like anime, you like comics and things like that, and you're funny, we're gonna give you the sign for funny for your name sign. Hey, how's it going, Peg and the Diamond? Your PE teacher was your dad's best friend, and he called you that a lot in high school. Well, hopefully it was all in jest, and it was all not based on behavior. Oh, man. So today, you guys, we are going to dive in to more of Indiana Jones. I am so excited to see what happens next. I don't know anything at all about what's going to happen next in this game. I'm going in completely blind. So we're going to see what Indy and Gina are up to. But I wanted to share with you guys before that, and before we pray, Oh, I haven't. Let me see. I've got the Steam page all set up. There's the digital premium and the digital art book. Oh, the Order of Giants. Oh man, when I get paid next, I am adding that in. I am so adding that. Alright, I am putting that on my wish list so that I don't forget. Oh my goodness, it's available September 4th. Okay, so I haven't missed anything. I haven't missed it. Good. Oh, that makes me happy. So I was doing my devotional reading today, and I wanted to read to you guys from 2nd Chronicles. 2nd Chronicles chapter 20. It says, did I say good morning to you yet, Dreamer? Good morning, Dreamer. I hope you're doing well. Your positive siblings plus the family Irish giants equals really not a good time, right? You'd call him that back and the principal would lecture you both. Like, I know your family, but please keep that to off-school grounds. Oh, good. I want to make sure everybody feels welcome. And when I get in the zone, I sometimes forget. So, yeah, I'd be willing to react to the music on stream as long as it. I'm gonna probably say as long as it is a majority family friendly. Or give a family-friendly warning heads up. So, love it, because I definitely want to react to your music. I'm sure it is fantastic. So, as long as you're good with either a heads up that it won't be family-friendly, I'm good. So, in 2nd Chronicles chapter 20, we have King Jehoshaphat of Judah. Yes, Judah. It says, basically in the first few verses, it talks about how the Moabites came and the Ammonites and the Meunites came to Judah to fight King Jehoshaphat. And some guys come and they're like, yo, King Jehoshaphat, you've got these enemies coming. What are we gonna do? And he was afraid. But it says in verse 3, it says, then Jehoshaphat was afraid and set his face to seek the Lord and proclaimed a fast throughout all Judah. And Judah assembled to seek help from the Lord. From all the cities of Judah, they came to seek the Lord. And then Jehoshaphat leads them in prayer. And in verse 12, it says, O our God, will you not execute judgment on them? For we are powerless against this great horde that is coming. We do not know what to do, but our eyes are on you. So what does that tell us? It tells us that when we don't know what to do, who do we turn to? We turn to God. We turn to God and those who will give us godly advice. And then, a few verses later, one of the Levites steps forward and he says in verse 15, he says, listen, all Judah and inhabitants of Jerusalem and King Jehoshaphat. Thus says the Lord to you, do not be afraid and do not be dismayed at this great horde, for the battle is not yours, but God's. Tomorrow, go down against them. Behold, they will come up by the ascent of Ziz. You will find them at the end of the valley, east of the wilderness of Jeruel. You will not need to fight this battle. Stand firm, hold your position, and see the salvation of the Lord on your behalf. O Judah and Jerusalem, do not be afraid and do not be dismayed. Tomorrow, go out against them, and the Lord will be with you. And then a few verses later, well, good morning, Sodium! In verse 20, it says, And they rose early in the morning and went out into the wilderness of Tekoa. And when they went out, Jehoshaphat stood and said, Hear me, Judah and inhabitants of Jerusalem. Believe in the Lord your God, and you will be established. Believe his prophets, and you will succeed. And when he had taken counsel with the people, he appointed those who were to sing to the Lord and praise him in holy attire as they went before the army and say, Give thanks to the Lord, for his steadfast love endures forever. And when they began to sing and praise, the Lord sent an ambush against the men of Ammon, Moab, and Mount Seir, who had come against Judah, so that they were routed. For the men of Ammon and Moab rose against the inhabitants of Mount Seir, devoting them to destruction. And when they had made an end of the inhabitants of Seir, they all helped to destroy one another. And so that really shows the importance of remembering we don't have to fight those battles alone. When we're going through a hard time, we don't have to go through it alone. God is with us, and our godly counsel is with us. And when we don't know what to do, when life gets to be so crazy that we don't know what we're going to do, when we don't know how we're going to alleviate that stress in our own power, we can rest assured that we don't have to do it in our own power. God will deliver us. We have to turn to him. We have to pray for strength for him to deliver us. And even in the Lord's Prayer, it says, Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. That also shows that we depend on him. We can't do anything in our own strength. Anything good in us is because of him. And so that's what I wanted to remind you guys of today, because I know a lot of us are going through a hard time. And so I want to encourage you to turn to God. I want to encourage you that this battle belongs to God. So whether that means giving the situation to him and saying, Lord, do with it what you will, or whether that means going and seeking godly counsel as to what next steps God wants you to take in this trial, both of those are good, valid options. At the end of the day, it's about letting God in and letting him be the one that's helping you in this battle. So if you guys have any prayer requests, I would love for you to either use that channel point redeem or just feel free to type it in chat. And we will definitely look up partway through prayer to make sure that I don't miss anything. And just want to be able to pray for you, encourage you, and love being able to pray over you guys every single day. And Fender, yes, would love to react to your music on stream, just in case you missed that earlier. Lord, I want to thank you so much that we don't have to fight the battles of life alone, that we can rest assured that the battle belongs to you. As I think it's Phil Wickham sings, so when I fight, I'll fight on my knees with my hands lifted high. Oh God, the battle belongs to you, and every fear I lay at your feet. I'll sing through the night. Oh God, the battle belongs to you. Thank you for that, Lord, that we don't fight this battle alone, that we fight our battles on our knees, praying to you for wisdom, praying to you for deliverance, giving that battle wholly and completely to you, trusting you to handle it. I pray over each and every person here. I pray for Kishu that you alleviate her migraine. I pray that you give her energy to get through the day, Lord. I ask that you be with Shopkeep. Thank you, Lord, for that new title that he received, Lord. I pray that there comes a raise eventually with that title change, Lord. I pray for Adiphoes and Ladyfoes, Lord, that you give them the energy they need to get through the day. Give them the ability to get done everything that they want to get done. I ask that you help Ladyfoes, as I know last night she was trying to figure out how to get this snowflake sweater done with the yarn that she has, Lord. Help her find a way to make that happen, Lord. I ask that you just help her as she's also trying to start making this Etsy business, as she's working with Pinterest and all these other places to try and help supplement income, Lord, that you take that and bless it, Lord. Point people to her for that. I ask that you be with Dusty and the inspection that's coming up, Lord. I know how stressful that can be. Help him be able to get everything all clean and orderly and let the inspection go well and be passed in your name, Lord. I pray, let's see, I know there was something else up here. Hold on. I pray for Fender that he gets through his workday today, Lord, that 1 to 9 shift, Lord, that you give him energy to get everything done and motivation, Lord. Be with his band and help them perform well, Lord. As Labor Day weekend is coming up, I ask that you just bless people through their music, Lord. I pray over Save the Lost, our favorite doctor, as he has been struggling for years with these headaches, Lord. I ask that you just remove those headaches, let the Botox start to work. I ask that you just be with him, be with his mental health and his physical health, Lord. Be with Soul in an Earthsuit, Lord. I know that her driving anxiety is really, really high these days, as there's been a break as far as driving to the college campus, Lord, that you just help her through that, Lord. Be with her dad and heal him and just give him peace in the midst of grief, Lord. I ask that you help Soul be able to understand everything that's being taught in her classes. I ask that you just be with her, Lord, give her your peace, your wisdom. I ask that you be with Bearded Beowulf, that you just guide and direct him, Lord. I know that there's just so much going on in his life at the moment, from work to church to hobbies and family. I ask that you just be in the midst of all of that and just keep his eyes on you, Lord. And if there's anything that needs growth, grow that in him, Lord. Give him direction, give him wisdom, as I know that's something he was asking for in the past, Lord. I pray over Zyro that you be with his family, be with his schoolwork as he's working through that dissertation, Lord. I ask that you be with his little kitty. I know there's a lot of stuff going on there in her life, Lord. Be with Triple B Mike and Lady Bell, Mama Bell, and Elijah and Levi. I ask that you just bless them, guide and protect them, Lord. Give them wisdom, give them strength and energy, Lord. Be with Queen of Kratos, Lord, as I know she had a hard day yesterday. I ask that you be with her family, Lord. Thank you for the provision that you worked recently in her life, Lord, and I ask that you just keep those provisions coming. Keep those provisions coming, Lord. That you just help guide and direct when the right time for the move that they're contemplating is. And if that move is not for you, remove that desire from their hearts, Lord. Help the VA make the decisions that need to be made quickly, Lord. So that if that move is to happen, that it happens. I pray over my unspoken, Lord, that you just work in that situation, Lord. I ask that you Just make a way, provide where there needs provision, Lord. I ask that you be with tie-dye chef Dave and his family, as I know they're moving. I ask that that moving process went smoothly, that the unpacking goes smoothly. I pray over just a little Spark. I know life has been so busy for her right now, Lord. I ask that you help things to slow down, give her energy, give her husband energy. Just be with their family, Lord, and provide where there needs to be provision, Lord, and direction where there needs to be direction. I ask for my friend Elle that you give her direction as well, Lord. She has been asking multiple times on direction as far as her ministry, Lord. I pray for my sister and brother-in-law as they're getting ready to move, that you help that be a smooth transition, Lord. I ask that you bless their ministry, Lord. I pray for anybody here who is struggling physically, whether illness or injury, that you be with them. Be with anyone who is struggling mentally, Lord. I ask all of this. I pray for Lotu as well, Lord, that you bless her family. Be with Captain Slothbeard, be with Wolfler, be with all the Christian streamers that are just trying to shine your light. Be with us as we just try to be a light in this dark place, and give us wisdom and guidance in how to best do that. Be with Pastor Dustin. Be with Flat Cap Dapper Pastor. There we go. I ask that you be with Heavyweight and D-Gregs and just anybody, Lord. Be with my friend B and anybody else who just needs to have their hearts softened towards you, Lord. Anybody who needs to know you, Lord, I ask that you work in their lives. Help us to be that light, Lord. As Matthew 5:16 says, let your light shine before men, that they may see your good deeds and give glory to your Father in heaven, Lord. Shine through us, Lord. In your name I pray. Amen. Welcome back! Welcome back, Addo! Alrighty. There we go. Had a little dust in my eye. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and pause the music. You and Mama Bell tried a new demo called Wholesome Out and About. It's a new game that came out 2 weeks ago, just about. It's a plant harvesting, food making, community building game. You can move the mouse as a pair of scissors, cut as many leaves as you want or need. You cut too much, they won't grow back, and it'll make people upset. You run a market and sell people what they need for certain things like hydration, aches, pains, etc. That sounds super cool! So, when you say it just came out 2 weeks ago, is that early access or is that like a full release? What are we talking? Because that sounds very much up my alley, and I am taking a picture of that. Ooh, early access. Okay. I am going to go ahead and take a picture of that so that I remember to check that out. I am going to change the category here so that... No, come on, OBS. There we go. And then... Oh, you're in ads! Did I pray right through the ads? Alright, we will make sure that... Oh, good. Perfect. So, I am looking at moving to streamer.bot. That is what I'm looking to do, but I heard from the doctor yesterday that they did a big update. So I downloaded the latest update, and he's going to take time later once he has a chance to kind of play around with the new update and make sure that he understands it. He's going to help me get everything all set up, and we're going to move over to that. I'm also looking at potentially multi-streaming on here and on YouTube at the same time. And once again, through the end of this month, so that means for the next, let's see, week. For the next week, our fundraiser for my sister and brother-in-law is going. Anything that comes from the Twitch payouts of June, July, and August is automatically going to them and being able to help them with their ministry. And so there's, again, absolutely no pressure. I just want you guys to know where your money is going. Just like churches tell you where their budget is going and how much they've allocated, I'm thinking of this as the same way for that. The same thing as that. And so, just want you guys to know what you guys are supporting, and thank you guys so much in advance. Lady Foes, thank you so much for that resub. You are amazing, my friend, and I love you. So when we last left Indiana Jones, he was trying to find his way over to, he was trying to find his way past a bunch of guards. And we're trying to find a way to get there without being noticed. So let's see, we're exploring the Sphinx dig. It looks, graphics-wise, it's gonna look bad for a minute until things kind of are able to smooth out. Uh-oh, so we've got guards there too. But once things smooth out ever so slightly, we'll be good. Wow, that was a lot easier than I thought it would be. We've got ourselves a buddy. Okay, so we need to get to the Sphinx. I'm thinking we go this way. Go really, really far out. Great Sphinx. So we need to get over there. I need to figure out how to do this without getting caught. Uh-oh. Okay, there we go. Come on. Come on. Come on, 2-on-1, ha! Here we go. So Fender, tell me about your music. It's been a little bit since we had the chance to talk about that. What's your style of music? There we go. Okay. So I am gonna go ahead and come over here. Okay, so that's that. That's probably for quest. That's for that. Let's see. I'm gonna give myself a minute just to see if my health regenerates, because that battle took a lot out of me. Let's see, so that's not really working, is it? Let's see. Let's go ahead and try eating that, see if that helps. Okay, so that gave us some of that. Ooh, extra stamina. That's pretty cool. Let's see, I need to look at my game manual. And then basic movement, advanced movement. Oh, couch co-op for now. That makes sense. That makes sense. Here we go. Mouse and keyboard. That's what I need. We're not editing the layout. We just want to look and see. 3. Okay, so I guess we don't have any. I wonder if they have plans for online co-op, because that would be kind of cool. Come on. Okay, we're good. I've got something ready. Just in case. It's single player, but they might add co-op. Oh. Okay. That's pretty cool. Let's see. Can I? Huh. We don't want that. There we go. Okay, so that is equipped. Why would I ever want to... Oh, I see, because then I could go like, boom. Okay. And now the question is, how do I... There we go. Huh. So I can't grab that. Okay. Nothing to explore up here. Got this just in case. Yep, here we go.
You need to learn some manners.
There we go. Hold on. There. Haha. Got him. Okay. So I can replenish health every so often. Okay. Be sure to type in out and about, even though it's called wholesome out and about. Gotcha. Because of course the gun looks fake on easy mode. Right? Of course it does. That only makes the most sense, right? Okay, so we need to come right up here from the look of things. Nope. Okay, we're gonna go back around. And is it on Steam? Or is it on console? Okay, so we have one more dude that potentially could pose a problem. Oh, perfect! I will definitely add that to my wish list. Woohoo! Alright. Huh. So there's gotta be something about this. Maybe. No? Maybe? Maybe not? Maybe I need to find my way up higher. Ooh, repair kit. Perfect. With that, we can repair broken things, like things that we break along the way. Perfect. We got ourselves here. Whee! Yep, one step ahead of ya. Okay, so I don't think we're necessarily going there. Maybe, maybe not. I wonder. Nope, okay, I had a feeling we wouldn't be able to do that. Whoa! Lane! How you doing, my friend? Haha! Got ourselves some medicine. Ooh. We've got dynamite. Okay. So we can't necessarily... Okay, let's see. Can we hop up on here? Make our way onto the part with the sandbags. Hey, how's it going, Kirby? Good news, you'll probably be buying a Switch 2 in late September, early October. You're not sure which Switch 2 games? We've got a minute to ads. Hold on, let me finish. Come on. I want to see what the rest of what Kirby said. There we go. You're not sure which Switch 2 games you'll be buying, apart from the inevitable Pokemon Black White because of Lilligant. Ooh, very cool. Well, I hope that the Switch 2 lives up to your expectations. Let's see, I can always climb up here. Nope, that's not gonna work, is it? I wonder, maybe I'm supposed to take this. Come on. There we go. Down to here. Or in here. Because I haven't really done a lot of exploring in here yet. I'll take that medicine bottle, thank you. I keep... There we go. Alright, during the ad break, you are not gonna miss a thing. I promise. As soon as I see that they are on, I am going to make sure to go to BRB. We pause, we go to BRB, and we're good. See you guys in a minute. Alrighty, welcome back from ads, everybody. Let's see. Hopefully it responds in just a... Oh no! The game crashed! Alright, give me just a minute, you guys. Give it just a minute for me to bring this back up. There we go. Hopefully that means I can load from right where we left off. Bum ba All right. We will continue. Okay. We did get to leave where we left off. Or pick up where we left off. Yes! Huh. I wonder... Is there something maybe here that I'm supposed to see? Or is it over on the other side? Ah, I didn't see this. Anything here? No? Okay. We're doing all the exploring that we can. It looks like it's supposed to be over there. It looks like it's supposed to be the blue sign. Let's see, anything? Okay, so we've got those. Ooh, is it down here that I'm supposed to go? Maybe. 'Cause I don't think I've gone down here yet. Alright, we've got ourselves an outfit to make us look more like we belong.
What took you so long, Strambo?
Well, nice to see you too.
I'm trying to open this big door, but I don't know how.
Day 13. Discovered a curious indentation on a wall. Not sure what to make of it. Mayor to take over as excavation leader from tomorrow. He will investigate further. Brant. Day 16. Adalbert came by rambling about generators and some power failure. I told him I had no time for his nonsense. That man is nearly as insufferable as his brother. Received telegram from the Vatican. They found the artifacts. Awaiting Voss's return. Day 17, I found a golden medallion. Perhaps it could tell us how to enter the sanctuary of the Guardians. I'll store it in the recreational area until Voss gets back.
The Nazis found some kind of golden medallion. Took it to their recreational area.
That medallion sounds pretty important, don't you think?
Yeah.
You're damn right. Now let's go take it back from them.
You go. I'll stay here and search for any signs of my sister.
Okay. Whatever you say. Whatever you say, Gina. Recreational area. Where would that be? Gold medallion. Hey! I think we may have found a recreational area.
This'll do.
That way, just in case we run into anybody. We have it on. An ancient relic.
Much older than anything here. Where's it from?
Uh-oh. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Anything? Or is it saying it's over on the other side of it? Might be over on the other side. Is there a way in through the door? Is this the door? Let's see. I have traveled here from Meroe on the east bank of the Nile. Meroe was as glorious as it was mysterious. Hundreds of pyramids containing secrets I tremble to imagine. I discovered one such secret in a tomb. a wall covered in beautiful Meroitic script. Having no knowledge of this language, I attempted to interpret some of the symbols. One of them caught my eye. I had seen it before in a Coptic manuscript found in Alexandria, the Idol of Ra. Frantically, I searched for other clues in the myriad of hieroglyphs, and there it was! 3 pyramids, one taller than the others. The tomb of King Khufu. That is how I knew the legendary Idol of Ra had to be buried somewhere in Giza. They say it is made of pure gold. The sun has disappeared beyond the horizon. It's time to sleep, though I fear I shall find it difficult with all the strange noises I've been hearing at night.
You've been here a while, haven't you?
Golden medallion. It's gotta be on the other side there, maybe. Ah, here we go. Can't believe it took me this long to figure that out. Okay. I will grab you.
Take it easy.
There we go. Okay. Sounds good. Alright, so we need to go this way. Ooh, a workout and stretching. Nice. Look, how was your workout? What all did you do today? Was it leg day? And definitely keep hydrated. Oh. Ooh, legs and glutes. There you go. Right now we're trying to get into the recreational area and see if we can find the golden medallion. Oh, uh-huh. Yeah, I remember that.
Diesen Mann sollte ich kennen.
Come on. You attempted the workout that you hurt yourself doing, and you did it! Yes! Oh, no. You even added 4 pounds during the goblet squats? Yes! You go, Kishu! Oh, no. You are fine. You are fine. That was all on me, because I assumed that because I looked like one of the workers there, that they wouldn't do anything. So now I know that they'll actually do something, even though I look like I belong there. Dumb ways to die. So many dumb ways to die. Dumb ways to die. So many dumb ways to die. You should feel accomplished, Kishu. Girl, I am so proud of you. I've been slacking in the workout department too. I've only been to the gym maybe a few times this month. I try to get there twice a week, and I just have been totally slacking. I think the hot weather has really been doing a number on me. So I've mostly been just going with the try not to eat after 7 if at all possible, and kind of do modified intermittent fasting. Oh, I need to finish the sign up for that. I've got the page pulled up. I just need to finish the sign-up process for it. And then I will be definitely making sure to do that. You don't eat from 7 p.m. till like 9 or 10 a.m. Gotcha! Yeah, I've been trying to do about 10 to 12 hour fasts. Anywhere in there. Because, like, I know when I first wake up in the morning, especially at like 5, I've been like, yeah, we need to eat. And then usually a few hours later I have a little something. It really is about a lifestyle change. It's not just monitoring what you eat. It's making sure that I'm more active in general as well. It's both of them working in tandem. And so I just need to get better about it. Although bowling is exercise, so that I get at least once a week, which means I'm at least actively exercising 2 to 3 times a week. You love the MSG? Dude, Doritos are so good. Are you a Cool Ranch dude or are you a nacho cheese dude? I'm more Cool Ranch.
Meier lässt uns also schuften, während er Skat im Zelt des Befehlshabenden spielt?
Hey, komm mir nicht zu nahe, Bursche.
Ich muss diesen Mann überprüfen. Mitmachen, wenn ich hingehe? Wer ist dieser Arbeiter? Als hättest du genug Geld für
Alright. Come on, get that medallion.
Immer alle rumscheuchen, Meier?
Collect. Let's see what we can find in here. No, come on.
Ich sagte, bring mir die Flasche. Tu, was Offizier Meier sagt, Mann.
There we go.
Nicht deine Kleidung.
kein Arbeiter.
Du bist ein
Get the card. Collect.
Jack.
Get myself out of here.
Du hast Angst vor...
Come on. Punchy, punchy, punchy. Ah, get myself out of here. Get me out of here before they get too big mad. Doggo, doggo. Ah, get away from me. Get away, doggo. Get away. There we go. Been trying to eat less and make better food choices, but being active. Right? Right? I should have gone for the whip crack and been like, boom. Alright, so now that I'm away from there, eat less, make better food choices, being active at least 5 days a week. Yes, for sure. I used to try and take a few minutes to just walk around the parking lot at work a bunch of times. Now that gets harder and harder and harder with how hot it is in the mornings, even in the mornings, and it's like, dude, why? Why is it so hot? Ooh, the gray bag. I'm gonna need to look at that. Exactly, strength training in addition to cardio. So what I need is to get back into Ring Fit Adventure. Because Ring Fit Adventure has it where you do like arm exercises, running in place, squats, core stuff. It has you doing like total body. I definitely need to get back into that. I might need to adjust how hard how strong the ring is. There we go. I might need to adjust what level the ring is at, but you got your heart rate up like crazy doing squats. I believe it. I'm so glad you feel so good. I need to like bite the bullet and just do it. Just do it. Powerlift. I have never tried powerlifting. I did try a CrossFit class like years ago, because they had one that was free. They gave you like a free trial class. Ooh, that would be good. That would definitely be good. I like the sound of that. That CrossFit class, I just remember nearly dying. Yes! Tomorrow's arm day? Okay. Sounds good. What time do you think would work? Here we go. I cannot believe I managed to get out of that battle. That was crazy. That was crazy.
Oh, it worked. How pretty sensible. Wow.
This hasn't been disturbed for thousands of years.
Maybe because of its huge.
Yeah. Watch your step.
Uh-oh, I need to find a light.
Right, the village market. Maybe they have something I can use.
You go ahead. I'll wait for you here.
And God said, let there be light out of the darkness, let there be light out of the darkness. Something like that. Okay, so we need to be here. I guess maybe I could. Let's see, maybe there's something up above. I thought I might be able to take one of the lights, but apparently not. I remember when I tried that CrossFit class, they, the group that I went with, I got there a bit early and they were like, yeah, we do like a warm-up jog just before class to get ourselves ready to go. And so then they're like, you want to join us? And I'm like, yeah. And so then next thing I know, I'm doing this whole thing and then, wait, he does? He does? Okay. Oh my goodness! That is a fantastic goal, Kishu. I'm so glad you're finally seeing definition in your biceps. I love it. Let's see here. I've got a little bit of something. What I need is to get rid of this muffin top. That's what I really need. I need to do some core workouts. But arms and legs are always good too. And he did the mocap? Dude, I never would have thought that Troy Baker did the voice. He did a great job. I definitely thought they somehow got Harrison Ford to do it. I guess let's talk with her. You want to be skinny like when Addo met you before antidepressants plumped you up?
Okay.
Maybe you are more than welcome to join us, Lady Foes, in our arm workouts, and our core workouts, and legs, and whole body, getting ourselves back into shape.
This would tease open your money pouch.
You heard a lot of anime is about to transition to using AI. Interesting. I honestly, I don't feel like that's a good idea. Like, I think AI has its place. It has its place. I just don't like the idea of it replacing real people. Real actors. You know what I mean? Last time you saw anything, you said he's fully retired. Yeah, that makes sense.
Excellent lighter. I bought it from a German soldier.
I agree. I second everything that Kishu said. You are gorgeous, just the way you are, and definitely need to. We definitely. We're just wanting to improve ourselves, to better ourselves so that we are healthier, we can live longer, and be the person that God made us to be. And that doesn't necessarily mean any which way. It just means God wants us to be healthy and take care of our bodies, regardless of how that looks for you. It will. It really will take away the humanism from the art. And so that's why I'm like, you don't want to... It's why I don't really like the idea of AI doing the voices of characters, because I'm like, A, you can generally tell when it's AI, but B, it's taking a job away from real people. Like, there's a balance here, you know what I mean? Like, I love the song that Lady Foes made for me, that I shared at the beginning of stream. I love that. I think AI is great as like a starting point to kind of get your creative juices flowing, but I just don't think it should be taking jobs away from people. Okay.
Very good price, sir.
Requires the lighter. Okay.
No, I'm good for now.
That's a lot of money. I need money. Exactly, Kishu. Treating your body the way a temple of God should be treated. Right? Isn't it so good? Like, the power of technology is so great. Like, I love that it is a great way to kind of get those creative juices flowing, and they sound absolutely amazing. They really do. And if that's the route that you want to go starting out while you're, perfecting your craft, awesome. It's like I haven't fully fleshed out my thoughts on AI. I just know that at the end of the day, it doesn't replace people. You know what I mean? Now, where can I find some money? Because I need money.
Your money is always welcome here, sir.
Where's money? I need money! Maybe Gina has some money. Ooh, what's over here? What's behind door number 1? Requires a discarded key. Did I ever tell you guys, it was hilarious. So while my sister and brother-in-law were here, we were playing Phase 10, and we were trying to decide who should be skipped. And as part of that, we were, my dad has access, or has an account with ChatGPT. And so we were like, just for kicks and giggles, Dad, see what ChatGPT says. And so he fed ChatGPT some info as far as like, my daughter is trying to decide who to skip. We have father, mother, sister, husband. Here's a little bit about, and so then next thing you know, it's feeding her like, or feeding him things like, well, the older sister probably knows the sister well enough to know that, react either the funniest or the least, or it will be the least upset. The husband, blah, 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 da, 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 the dad, blah, 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 the mom, blah, 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 blah. And so in the end it decided I was the one to be skipped because I would have the funniest reaction, but I also would not hold it against her. Where would I find money? I need some money so that I can buy that lighter.